Welcome back, everybody. Today we got some wine we're gonna do here, dude. It's a Texas Jack from Vine Crafters in Rockwall, and it's a red blend aged in a Jack Daniel's barrel.
Hey! What the hell is going on here? Are you trying to steal my show?
Oh no, just taking over a little bit here. We're gonna do some wine today. We're gonna switch it up from the whiskey.
Yes. Everybody, this is Red Henderson. He's from west of here in Quitman, Texas. He works for
Vine Crafters.
Vine Crafters out of Rockwall, Texas.
Yeah.
He runs a winery. Quick story. I know I told some folks in the past that quite a few videos back I mentioned you. My sister ran into you in Quitman at a gas station somewhere. And she was flipping out and was like, "Holy crap, you look just like my brother." And he's like, "Come on."
No, I think your brother looks like me.
Yeah, it's bullshit. So we exchanged info. He's got a YouTube channel. I'll link it up above so everybody can go over there and check out what he's doing.
Coyote Ridge.
Yeah, it's a bunch of farm life going on over there. It's pretty cool, down to earth stuff. But hopefully soon we'll get what's the name of the place in Rockwall?
Vine Crafters.
Vine Crafters? That's the actual, okay.
Yeah, I'm a chief of vineyard operations, so I have a lease vineyard that I tend with the mowing, spring, all that stuff, and then there's some other vineyards that we just harvest from where we just go buy the grapes, but I'll roll everything through a crusher destimmer and tote it all to Rockwall. My buddy Leo, he's the owner there. Leo makes wine.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully one day, once everything gets up and running again, I'll be able to
come out there and do a show.
Come out to Rockwall, and I'll bring somebody who'll just hold the camera so I won't have to do it. It's super awkward trying to point the camera at yourself. So we're going to do a little bit of wine tasting. Just going to get my spittoon. Oh, the cat's going to knock over the camera. Yeah. Everybody's used to animal introductions and disturbances on the channel. I think Bonnie, she's confused right now because she's looking at you and she's like,
"Yes,
you're not my daddy. Are you my daddy? You're not my daddy.
No.
Come here. Get over here. Come here. What is it? Oh, God. The cat's horny. She's in heat." But anyway, Red reached out to me, and we devised this plan for him to come over and taste some of the wines that they made. And should we let it breathe? I don't.
Nah, I work for the winery, but I'm really not a wine connoisseur. And I really don't drink wine, but if you make it, you got a hand in make it, you kind of got to drink it, dude.
Right.
So that's like a mandatory.
Yeah. So tell me about this wine. You said it was aged in Jack Daniel barrels?
Yeah, it's just a red blend, but then Leo bought Jack Daniel's barrels, and they got 2 or 3 inches of Jack in the barrel still.
How did he convince them to leave the whiskey in the barrel?
I don't know if there was anything convincing.
That's a cat, folks.
Kitty, kitty, kitty. I could find that out, but that's how he bought them. There's about that much Jack in the barrel when he gets them.
That's weird.
He can buy more. I don't. It wasn't that expensive either, though.
I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of Jack Daniel's anyway, but I think that's still pretty freaking cool. I mean, I'd like to know how he managed to swing that deal.
Yeah.
But so the most experience I have with wine.
Going to wine tastings and getting sloshed.
Right. This freaking cat. I gotta get the cat. Come here, you little bastard. Come here, horny little bitch. Get out here. I'll just cut all that out. Or leave it. It don't really matter. So yeah, we went to Los Pinos.
Los Pinos,
yeah. Went up there. They had some pretty good wines. I mean, I think I'm more of like a sweet red or a port fan.
Yeah.
Something in that direction. I haven't had a lot of experience with liking like a dry or a white wine, or I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So some of his stuff is stout.
Yeah.
Like most of our stuff is 13%. There's a couple. The Black Spanish. I didn't bring any today, but Black Spanish. It's best way to me to describe it, it's like a man's wine. You drink with a steak, dude. You know what I mean? And it's like, but it's a 15.9.
Oh, that's
and that's not even fortified. That's just the grape. That's just it. That's just, there's nothing else added into that or beefed up or anything.
So this would be technically considered a fortified wine because
it kind of is because there's that much Jack in it. Yeah, yeah.
Well, let's see how it tastes. Let's go ahead and get into it. I kind of get some of the influences. Now, I don't know if I would have picked that apart
without telling you.
Without telling me.
It's real subtle, yeah.
Yeah, but once you know, it kind of just, it gently whispers to you. And it's really, I mean, it's quite nice. It's not near as invasive and like
no, you don't
creamy or like
taste whiskey right off the bat.
Super easy to taste, super easy to drink. I mean, yeah, that could be dangerous.
Yeah. You go through a bottle real quick.
Yeah, it's honestly like drinking grape juice.
Yeah.
And what's the percentage on that?
This is at least a 13%.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Well, it's pretty tasty.
It's a red blend of Malbec, Ruby Cab, and Tempranillo, and just aged in Jack Daniel's barrels.
Yeah,
it has to say on here somewhere, but
it's supposed to.
It's supposed to.
At least that's what the government
tells us. Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's super nice. That's really, it's kind of mellow to me.
Yeah.
Of course, I mean, everybody knows what I do all day, every day.
Whiskeys.
So barrel proof whiskeys all the freaking time. So everything's mellow to me. But yeah, dude, that's really good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I get some kind of. Do you ever go to any like sommelier classes or tasting classes, or have you got into that side of it?
No, I've seen. You know what I mean? My friends that just come out and visit. You know what I mean? We're talking about. You know, for wine for us was going to the LA County Fair, dude, and going to the wine tasting, getting wine drunk, bro. You know what I mean? On the wine tastings, and we just because it was getting drunk cheap, dude. You know what I mean? But then I started messing with Leo, and he was making beer and all kinds of stuff, and he didn't have a license. And he asked, he's like, Red, I was cutting wood for him, and he said, man, I wish I knew somebody had a sawmill. I know somebody has a sawmill. Well, so then we started taking wood to the sawmill, and it escalated, and we're drinking on the weekends together. Then I had distilled some stuff at home, and I took it. Well, he tried that. He was like, dude, where'd you? Well, he ended up going and buying a real still.
For medicinal purposes only?
Of course. Well, then it escalated. He's like, Red, you want to help pick grapes? Well, when the old man with the sawmill ended up wanting to sell the sawmill, me and Leo went halves of the sawmill, so we own a sawmill together. And the inside of the winery is all milled cedar. The whole building's covered. It's pretty badass.
And the sawmill is that the actual winery?
No, it's at my house equipment.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, it's at my house equipment, but inside in the winery at Leo's house, it's all done up. But it ended up being Leo got some neighbors that aren't too cool. And yes, well they called TABC on him, and they come out, and we were already making like 300 gallons of wine right then or something in his garage, and they were like, well, dude, and Leo got a degree in viticulture, and they were like, well, you got to pay a fine or you got to get your license, and so that was a no-brainer for him. He went and got his license, and so now and then we built the building, and then so on. So now I think we're at 700 gallons a year making wine, and I think his neighbors really hate him now, you know what I mean?
Now that it's legal.
Yeah, well, he's all legit, and we have live bands on Saturdays, and
Equipment or Rockwall?
In Rockwall, his house,
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a trip out there one day.
Yeah, it's a cool spot. You know, from here to there, it's just a long drive, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'd have to stay.
Because it's an hour and 20 from my house, and so you're a little bit further out. But yeah.
Well, I'm gonna give me one more taste. It's just nice. I mean, it's
not bad.
Yeah,
it's not bad.
Not a whole lot of. So there's not really a whole lot of descriptive notes that I could give on this. It just tastes nice, and it honestly tastes like grape juice.
Yeah.
To me, it tastes like reminiscent of just regular natural grape juice with a little extra kick to it. But other than that, I think it's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Yeah. How is the hangover on it?
Not too bad. I mean, because I'll go out there. If I drink too much out there, I stay the night out there at Leo's. You know what I mean? And it ain't too bad.
Yeah,
it ain't too bad.
Well, hell yeah, we're gonna do. We've got a few more of these we're gonna knock out, but I'll release one. We'll just release a few over the next few weeks.
Yeah.
We'll have an extra day of content for you folks out there and introduce you to what'd you call it again?
Vine crafters.
Vine crafters.
Yep. Rockwall, Texas.
Keep an eye out for them if you're in northeastern Texas.
They're on Facebook, and you can Google Maps.
Oh yeah. So check them out, Vine crafters. Cool deal, man. Thanks for coming on the show.
Yeah. All right, no problem. Hell yeah.
So don't forget, check the description below for links to help out with the builds around the house. Like and subscribe, share it with your friends. Check out the Bearded Idiots. We'll have to get you on the Bearded Idiots one day.
What's that, dude?
I'll tell you, man. Right. It's horrible.
Heck yeah.
That's pretty much our motto right there.
All right.
But yeah, thanks Red for coming out. And like always, drink some whiskey, drink some wine, share it with your friends and family. Be safe, don't drink and drive. Take care. And we'll see you next time. Cheers.